doubles, and coffee. In life, we change things. We change because we're not happy. We're not pleased. We're not pleased with what is going on. We go to a doctor. We go to a surgeon. We go to a coach. We go to teachers for lessons. We go to school. And if we're not happy with the results, we change them. What is it about the PNM? What is it about politics? What is it about Trinidad and Tobago? That the PNM, especially this PNM, Keith Christopher Rowley's PNM, is that whole different level of PNM. This PNM under Keith Christopher Rowley, who's not only incompetent, lacks creativity, lacks humanity, lacks heart, no policies, no ideas. Every single thing does not function. On U97.5 FM, I leave the lines open for 20 minutes begging one PNM caller to call and tell me one thing that Keith Rowley did, one cabinet note, one new idea, one concept to assist in food prices, to increase agricultural production, to aid people, to assist those most in need, to alleviate poverty, to impact the lives of the children in education. Name one new creative thing that Rowley did in 6 years. They could not. Only one clown called to call some stupidness and talk some rumor thing about UNC. So in Tobago, in Trinidad local government election, in general election, the PNM is telling you, we ain't good, but it could be worse. We are terrible, but it could be worse. We the thief, but it could be worse. We corrupt, but it could be worse. We ain't do nothing, but it could be worse. The economy shattered, but it could be worse. You're dying from COVID-19, but it could be worse. That is the PNM mantra. What makes a human being even think for one moment that that's acceptable? A man come here yesterday, a handyman, brand new. Never seen before. Have plenty problems. Because I procrastinate. Shower need fixing, toilet not flushing properly, bulbs gone through, sticking the light socket, door ain't closing, hinge come off. Bed need fix, supporting, all kind of little things that just remain there. That man come and in 7 hours lick up everything. So as far as I'm concerned, die the handyman right through because performance, because that man come fix it and he ain't hit me no big price, mama gives that man thing. Fantastic. Why? Because of performance. Isn't that how we supposed to operate? So what makes you all keep Rowley there? Rowley is the biggest goat in the history of politics in the Caribbean and the Commonwealth. Rowley is the most dishonest human being. Rowley don't even make you feel good when he's talking to you. So Rowley is not even a mama guy. At least Donald Trump could mama guy you. He could be doing nonsense. But when he talk, he could mama guy you a little bit. Rowley cannot even mama guy. Rowley cannot even pretend to care about all you. Rowley cannot even come out a golf cart to feign empathy and ask a lady if she's alright after he fiddle under scotch and then come in to tell me he never drink, he never go in a whole house, he does mine only have inside children, and he never buy cigarette. At least we care about all of that. And 3 out of 4 is lie, Rowley. Rowley, 3 out of 4 is lie. But clearly something is wrong with us in politics, because we change anything. If you have a coach, you change it. Look at the world of sport. If the coach is performing, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, big hero, not performing, gone. Tennis coaches, if the big champions want a change, they change the coach. And there's a whole tight relationship that has production, productivity, performance in it. What it is about politics in this country, that abject total failures, people still trying to argue to leave them there. Why? And what do you teach the future generations? That no matter how poorly you do, no matter how badly you do, you could remain there if you could gallery, if you could hoodwink, if you could gerrymander, if you could cheat, and if you could buy out the media. That's what we're teaching our young children. So don't bother to perform. If you go into politics, don't bother to go in there with a heart to try and help people, help single mothers, help children, make the equity, put equity in distribution of resources, allow everybody to be treated fairly. No one is above the law. Don't go there with that. Just go there, do stupidness, and tell people the other side worse. That's where we reach. Well, boy, Tobago, God bless all you. The whole world watching. The whole world watching we as we are the worst in the world. Tobago should be the most pristine bubble of no COVID in the whole planet because of its size, because of its situation, because the Trinidad porous borders could not have affected Tobago because of where it's positioned. Tobago should have been a paradise of COVID-19 freedom, a bubble in the world where there were little or no infections, no deaths. Tobago is reeling from COVID-19. Over 120 people have died in Tobago. The ICU unit is collapsing. The health system is collapsing. Active cases heading up to nearly 1,000 because of one incompetent person, Keith Christopher Rowley. Keith Christopher Rowley. And that is what y'all are saying. Keith Rowley says it could have been worse. So 500 could have died. Tobago economy could have decreased by 40% rather than 23%. The sea bridge could have collapsed for 10 years rather than 4 years. The economy could be shattered even worse. There could be more job losses. There could be less education. There could be less attempts to diversify the economy. It could be worse. Tobago could have been disrespected more by Colm Imbot and by Stuart Smallpin-Young, trampling all over the rights of the THA and the Chief Secretary, putting him down on the floor to talk to him. Tobago, this is one country, Trinidad and Tobago. This concept that the PNM playing, that people in Trinidad can't talk about Tobago. My father is a Tobagonian. My grandfather is Luther Roberts, who taught A&R Robinson. So I is half Tobagonian and full Douglas. And I am telling you that the PNM has disrespected Tobago as they have disrespected Trinidad. And this Rowley PNM is the worst PNM in the world. Do you think Patrick Manning, if he bongs a lady, wouldn't immediately pick her up, make sure she's all right, double check on her, triple check on her? You could say what you want. I could have disagreed with Patrick Manning's policies, but I never disagree with Patrick Manning as a human being. Rowley is not even human. He's not a human being. He's heartless. He's disgusting. He's a pathological liar, and he is sinking our beloved country for this one demented clown to damage our country. Are you really serious? Over what? Cult politics, music, a nice song and a red jersey? Well, let's be very careful, and let me clean the audience stables. Let me clean the political corridors from this tutu suit man that is infecting every institution in Trinidad and Tobago. So Tobago, you lead it. And Trinidad, look carefully. And we must follow. Bless.